I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, "They are trying to kill me"?
Yeah.
What's going on? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive.
Because there's a bunch of devil worshippers in Hollywood, and they be throwing up them signs. You see them, this, that, all of them. Watch the rappers, watch them folks. It's scary. It's very scary. That devil is real.
Search warrants just released today show the man made some bizarre statements during that standoff.
Police say during their negotiations, Wallace made mention of a group named the Illuminati. Police claim their research shows the Illuminati is a satanic cult.
On the news now, prosecutors are painting a sadistic picture of an alleged teen killer,
with the promise that killing her would allow the 16-year-old to, quote, sell his soul to the devil. An upside-down crucifix that they say had been carved on the girl's stomach.
The mother, identified as 32-year-old Ebony Wilkerson from Cross, South Carolina, she is now undergoing mental health exams.
Ebony Wilkerson drove her minivan into the ocean with her 3 children inside. Her sister called police because she said the pregnant 32-year-old was acting strangely.
She's talking about Jesus and that there's demons in my house and that I'm trying to control her, but I'm trying to keep them safe.
Students at John Sloat Elementary describe a day of horror on Thursday. One of their classmates, a 5th grade girl, started shouting she was part of the Illuminati.
She said she wanted to sell her soul to the devil, and then she said she'll kill everybody.
Students say she also drew Illuminati symbols like this one and wrote 666 in the bathroom.
What I am about to tell you sounds crazy, but you have to listen to me. Your very lives depend on it. What day is it?
Judgment Day.
What day is it?
Judgment Day.
Bring it up! All the way!
Dad, you can't keep spending money on junk.
I can break it down, strip it for parts. This stuff is what's going to put you through college. Something in here needs to make this family some money. Come on, you old wreck. Judgment Day. Judgment Day.
Traffic is building rapidly downtown as citizens rush to get home. If you're not purging, we advise you to get off the streets. It'll soon be a war out there.
This is the commencement of the annual purge. At the siren, all crime, including murder, will be legal. Your government thanks you for your participation.
The unwritten purge rule. We don't save lives.
What is this?
Tonight we take lives.
That's Katie, and that's Christy, my stepmother. So they possess Christy and then Katie. The ones that are marked, they become the permanent hosts.
No matter how fast you run, no matter how far you go, the beast will follow. Man cannot escape his fate.
The gods that killed your family have unleashed hell on Earth. They are the descendants of Hades. They cannot be killed.
We spoke with Simon Astaire, the spokesperson and friend of Elliot Rodgers' parents, about the night of the tragedy and Rodgers' chilling manifesto.
The feeling of knowing that it was our son's action that caused the tragedy can only be described as hell on earth.
What are they? Our fate.
We're the Angels' natural enemy.
War's coming. It won't be over until they're extinct.
I need to speak to Caesar!
And I want you to know, it's not just about power, it's about giving us the hope to rebuild and reclaim the world we lost.
War has begun.
Captain, to build a better world sometimes means tearing the old one down.
Since the dark days, our great nation has known only peace. Ours is an elegant system, conceived to nourish and protect. Your districts are the body, but if you resist the system, you starve yourself. If you fight against it, it is you who will bleed. I know you will stand with me, with us, with all of us.
As to the instantaneous disappearance of 2% of the world's population, your conclusion as to what happened, some 140 million souls, is, I don't know.
Do you know where my family went? Do you know what it was?
It was a test for what comes now.
We can upload his consciousness. We can save him.
Not like this. If we missed anything, how will you know who you're dealing with? Oh my God.
It's like my mind has been set free.
Stop it!
I don't understand. This is the future.
If we don't stop him, it will be the end of mankind as we know it.
We are on the eve of a technological revolution.
We need to give Americans a figure they can rally behind.
When the machine fights, the system releases signals into Alex's brain, making him think he's in control. But he's not. It's the illusion of free will.
And there's an old expression for overcoming less than desirable situations: mind over matter. And for 23-year-old quadriplegic Ian Burkhart, that's exactly what had to be done. Burkhart became paralyzed after a 2010 diving accident, but now Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center has just had a breakthrough discovery. Doctors, neuroscientists, and engineers from Battelle were able to implement cutting-edge technology by installing a chip directly into Ian's brain. Other technologies used in the past have been robotics, exoskeletons, or computers to move muscles, but this is the first using just the power of thought.
The cats that I was actually with, you know what I'm saying, I had heard one of the cats rapping one time in one of the songs talking about selling his soul for fast cars and riches for whatever reason. And I had heard Tupac on a song called Smile talking about selling his soul for fast cars and riches. That's who was saying that. And even Snoop Dogg on a song called Murder Was the Case, he was talking about selling his soul, you know what I'm saying, how he politicking back and forth to the devil. So one night I was in my home studio, and it had to be like 8 to 10 people off in there. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, I never really heard the gospel in its purest, you know what I'm saying, in purity and in truth, you know what I'm saying. I ain't know that Jesus Christ was the only way. And actually, it came down to it that dudes actually started being used by demonic spirits, and these spirits started speaking through them, you know what I'm saying. Devils started speaking through them, talking to me, asking me, you know what I'm saying, if I was gonna sell my soul, telling me what I needed to do to take my career to the next level in darkness. It was crazy, man. It was real though, you know what I'm saying. True story. It had nothing to do with no drugs or nothing like that. It was just straight crossroads, intersection of the natural realm, you know what I'm saying, and the spiritual realm, you know what I'm saying, butting heads, and I had to make my choice which way I was gonna go. I knew that if those demonic spirits was real, if the devil was real, you know what I'm saying, and he was offering me a way, then I knew that God was real.